Hi. Pumpkin, it's time for the live. Are you coming? Will you be joining us today? Come on. All right, maybe she's not interested. Good morning. Hi, it's T. Waldron here. I'm usually joined by my trusty cat, Pumpkin. She's maybe taking the day off today. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I just want to say I hope you're having a great day. It's lovely here on the East Coast of the U.S. And let's start with a few deep breaths because I'm a little thrown off that Pumpkin's not here. But, you have to adjust to life. Sometimes things happen. So let's inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And then I have a couple of stories to tell you. Inhale and exhale. This regulates our nervous system. This is a moment for you. Inhale and exhale. It's a moment for me to take this together, to go within, Inhale. We are constantly, exhale, bombarded by things that want our attention. Our self never asks for our attention. It's always here for us. Let's give it attention. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Good morning, everybody. Okay. If you don't have a drink, please grab one. This is this is like a Jolly Rancher apple flavored drink. Sugar-free. But the ice melted, so it's kind of weak. But anyway, and also coffee with a protein shake. And for the record, oh wait, it just got lipstick on it. This is my New Jersey mug. And if you can see that, I think it's Wildwood, New Jersey. Anyway, I have this today in honor of last night. I went to go hear my friends talk about something that I was wondering how it would possibly be interesting. It was the Tappan Zee Bridge. Oh, good morning. Hey, Slay. Thanks for commenting. Yeah, so if you don't know, I'm putting together a business speaking to senior citizens, and this person does that very successfully. So I said, okay, how are you going to make that topic, which I don't think I could care less about, interesting, right? The Tappan Zee Bridge in New Jersey, New York. And it was amazing. Good morning. Hi, Likia Flower. Beautiful. Thanks for the hearts. Yeah. So believe it or not, I realized that I'm trying to break it down to the elements so that I can have interesting presentations, right? And a lot of it is the energy of the presentation, how much interest you have in the topic, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do you care about it? Are you passionate about it? Is it something you want to share with them? But then also, getting knowing your material is key, right? And then also giving them something that they didn't know they wanted to know. Creating a story. So those are all really important things that I need to take into account when I'm creating my program. So that was really informative, and it was interesting. So I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. I'm going to also tell you a story. So today I went to the gym, and after I finished my workout, I was in I always go to the bathroom after, and I saw my little tag sticking out here. Yeah, I had my shirt on inside out the entire morning. Luckily, I'm a gym rat, and I don't really care. But I was there. Good morning, Art. I was there for like an hour. No one said anything. I don't even think anybody noticed. And I don't care, even if they did. That goes back to that little gem of knowledge. What you think of me is none of my business. It's a freeing way to live your life. If you don't do that already, I recommend you try. And also don't mind what other people do, because it's none of our business. So those were two little stories I wanted to share with you. Now we're on to a new chapter in this book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, right? So this is, the new chapter is Perfect Self-Expression or Divine Design. No wind can drive my bark astray nor change the tide of destiny. Okay, so this must be, this is interesting. I don't know where this came from, but it sounds almost like it's coming from a tree. No wind can drive my bark astray, nor change the tide of destiny. Very good. There is a perfect place for each of us, perfect self-expression. There is a place which we are to fill and no one else can fill. Something which we are to do, which no one else can do. It is our destiny. Do you have anything like that in your life? You know, for me, it's this channel. I mean, I don't think anybody could tell you a story about the Tappan Zee Bridge, going to the gym, and reading this book all in one shot in a matter of under 6 minutes. But like, I just want to share with you real stuff and how I'm learning about getting in touch with my inner self, and hopefully you find it helpful. So thank you for being here, by the way. That takes, yeah, it takes, what's the word I'm looking for? Like dedication, but also discipline, because you could be looking at any channel right now. You could be watching some fun TikTok dance or something like that, or whatever is out there. And this is heavy stuff. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time for you, and thank you for taking the time for me, and I appreciate that. Okay, this achievement is held, a perfect idea in divine mind, awaiting our recognition. As the imaging faculty is the creative faculty, it is necessary for us to see our idea before it can manifest. So our highest demand is for divine design of our life. Hi, Kenneth. Thanks for tuning back in. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's so true. Right? This achievement is held, a perfect idea in the divine mind, awaiting our recognition. So it already exists out there. We just have to slow ourselves down, quiet down, and go within. As the imaging faculty and the creative faculty, it is necessary for us to see our idea before it can manifest. So our highest demand is for divine design of our life, our entire life. There's good that can come when we imagine it. Our demand should be, oh, wait, I missed one. We may not have the faintest conception of what it is, for there is possibly some marvelous talent hidden deep within inside you. Our demand should be, infinite spirit, open the way for divine design of my life to manifest. Let the genius within me now be released, and let me see clearly the perfect plan. Isn't that amazing? So we all have some sort of hidden talent. Maybe we know our talent. Do you guys know what you're better at than anybody else in the world? You know, and it's okay. Like you don't have to put it in the chat, but I would write it down. I would say, you know, you kind of own it. Admit it to yourself. Oh, thank you for joining us. Yes, you're gracing us with your presence. You want to come over to this side? Go ahead, jump. Okay. Okay. Thank goodness, Pumpkin. I was concerned that you weren't into visiting with us today. There we go. Hey. Hi, Asha. Good morning. So Pumpkin's here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is Pumpkin. She's 16 years old, 16 and a half. You do the half thing when you're, you know, older or very younger. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. You decided to join us? Your talent's being here, so thanks for doing that. Visualize it and make it so. That's right, Kenneth. That is so true. And one of the other powerful things that we have, so yes, imagining in your mind. I also like to write it down. Whether you don't have to do a full-blown journal practice. I mean, I love journaling. I'm just going to quickly, I love this journal. I'll show you my journal. I'm not going to read to you obviously from it, but like I journal, I try to journal like every day. I try. Some days I don't, but it's just very awesome because it sort of puts my ideas down, and sometimes I'll go back to the old ideas and say, what did I think about? And it might change or it might be the same, right? Yeah, very cool. I appreciate that, Kenneth, sorry. Kenneth Edwards. Yeah, so do visualize it and make it happen. Journal it, but also you can ask. You can ask the universe. Sometimes, honestly, like if I lose my keys or something, I'm like, where did I put my keys? And then I used to pray to St. Anthony all the time, but I realized, I still love St. Anthony, but I don't need to pray specifically to him. I can ask the universe now. Okay, we'll wrap this up. So we may not have the faintest conception of what that is, for there is possibly some talent, some marvelous talent hidden deep within us. And again, I'm going to repeat this. Our demand should be, Infinite Spirit, open the way for divine design of my life to manifest. Let the genius within me now be released, and let me see clearly the perfect plan. And the perfect plan includes health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. This is the square of life, which brings perfect happiness. When one has made this demand, we may find great changes taking place in our life, for nearly everyone has wandered far from this divine design. So we should get back in touch with that. For health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. Hey, if we had all those, that sounds pretty good, right? What do you think? Do you have health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression? I think so. So, yeah, I think so. And, oh, by the way, if you were here yesterday, I went out and weeded my front yard. I was there for 3 hours, but I got it done. It is done. In fact, I'm going to head out there shortly and just sweep all the, like I was just kind of weeding and just getting rid of the weeds. And now I have to sweep my sidewalks and stuff, so it's nice. But it feels good to have done that. Oh, maybe you guys know. Does anybody have a all-natural like formula that I can spray on my areas that have some extra weeds? Like weeds are growing up in between the sidewalk. I don't want to obviously use anything toxic, but I heard vinegar and baking soda and water. I don't know. Does anybody have any kind of, if you have any thoughts on what I can use to keep these weeds from coming back, I would appreciate that. But if not, I'll look it up on the internet. I'm sure there's stuff on there. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock. Let me think. Yeah, I'll be here at 8 tomorrow. From myself to yourself, thank you for joining me on this journey. And thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day. And think about, what do you have that no one else can do that you can contribute to the world and that you have within yourself? And visualize it. Like Kenneth said, visualize it and make it so. All right. From myself to yourself, thanks for joining me on this journey. Bye.